Hey guys, welcome to another video of mine. It's Commander Belay, and this is your preview for the Chelsea versus Chelsea versus Burnley preview, where Chelsea will be playing Burnley tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. kickoff, Bank Holiday Monday, Easter. And just want to quickly say, today could not have gone any better. Today was a perfect day because every single one of our top four rivals have dropped points. They've all lost. Tottenham losing to Man City yesterday 1-0. Arsenal losing at home to Crystal Palace, the massive shock. Thank you so much, Palace, you beauties. United getting battered at Everton 4-0 today could not have gone better, especially being Easter, the sun's out, everything's perfect, right? And, yesterday I was thinking, I was going to be coming on here, previewing a game and stating, look, listen, Europa League looks like it's going to be our best avenue for Champions League football. The top four races looking a bit tight, especially with the Premier League, etc. Like, Europa League is our best bet. We should start putting our eggs in that basket. However, there's been many twists and turns, and it looks like top four is our best way. Now, I was saying for time, a few weeks back, that there's still going to be many twists and turns. And the reason why I do say this because Chelsea, Arsenal, United, and Spurs are not as good and consistent as Spurs and Man City. Spurs and Man City have got quality enough depth, quality enough 11, and managers have been there for time to implement their philosophy to be able to win every single game until now and the end of the season, so you can rely on them. But with the other four teams fighting for those two spots in the top four, we're all very inconsistent. There's going to be plenty of twists and turns. I've said it for time. And 4 games to go, there could still be some twists and turns. All 4 of the top 4 teams have all played 34 games. We are now 1 point behind Tottenham Hotspur, who sit in third place, level on points of Arsenal, 2 points clear of Man United. And today was perfect because now top 4 is in our hands. If we win the rest of our games, we get top 4. The United game at Old Trafford is a cup final. We have to be winning that, especially with United how they were playing today. We have to go there and win. We have to go there and win. But it's going to be important that we get the 3 points tomorrow. And I must stress that Burnley, they're not as strong. We're lucky to have opposition such as Burnley to get the 3 points against. We cannot be too complacent. Now, before I do carry on the preview, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're new around here, and comment down below your thoughts. But regarding the Burnley preview, listen, it's not going to be easy. We have to ensure that we're not complacent. Burnley have very dangerous and quality players that can harm us. Remember last season they came to the bridge and won 3-2, shock result. Sean Dyche is a quality manager. What he's done at Burnley is phenomenal. The project he's done. So we have to be wary of Burnley. Obviously, Burnley, they do sit in 16th position, 39 points in 34 games. So the good news is Burnley will not be getting relegated. They are safe from relegation zone. They got that vital 2-0 win against Cardiff about a week ago, 10 days ago. So they are safe from relegation, which is good news for us because that means they have nothing to play for now. Therefore, they won't be, fighting as much. They won't be, really trying to push for us. They're going to be intimidated by us. And obviously, we have something to fight for. That is top 4. We have to ensure that we go tomorrow, we do a professional job, and we get the 3 points. Anything other than 3 points is a disaster, in my opinion. It's a disgrace and disaster. We have to go tomorrow. We're at home as well. Our home record has been phenomenal. We've lost one home game this whole entire season. That was against Leicester when we lost 1-0. And we were so unlucky that game, playing false nine, etc. But tomorrow's going to be interesting because the team's lineup has to be once again spot on. It wasn't spot on against Liverpool, so we need to ensure that the team selection is correct, that Sarri gets the tactics spot on. And tomorrow, like I said, get the professional job done, where we can literally win, get the 3 points, and we move into third position. Now, obviously, like I said, Burnley, they play a bit of a 4-4-2. Chris Wood is their top goal scorer with 11 goals. So that's going to be quite interesting. Obviously, you have to be wary of Chris Wood. Obviously, Ashley Barnes has scored a lot of goals at Burnley. Ashley Barnes and Chris Wood have been crucial into the way that Burnley play. Both physical target men who hold the ball up well, get tight to their centre-backs, get tight to their man, and they're very good finishers. So we have to ensure that we're wary. They've got pacey wingers as well. So fullbacks have to be on point. Whoever is playing. Now, one thing that I'm going to mention later on, who I'm worried that is going to be playing, is Marcus Alonso, because they've got pacey wingers who can harm us. Two physical strikers that our centre-backs have to be very. Obviously, Antonio Rudiger is injured, so that's really unfortunate. Christensen will play. Christian Louis have to ensure that they're focused at all times because Burnley, they can easily score at any moment in time. Remember, we conceded 3 goals Slavia Prague, and that was our supposed best back 4. Now, one thing that I do got to stress as well is that, like I said, the midfield, the dynamics in the midfield, who we play in the midfield, and the front 3 has to be spot on. The way we play out, we have to be attacking from the first minute because obviously we have to wrap up the game as soon as possible. Hazard has to be starting. Callum Hudson-Odoi has to be starting. Ruben Loftus-Cheek has to be starting. to basically give us the maximum opportunity to win and get the 3 points tomorrow. Now, my predicted lineup, who do I think the Sarri is going to pick for tomorrow's game? So basically, firstly, I believe obviously Kepa Arrizabalaga in goal, two fullbacks of unfortunately Marcos Alonso and Azpilicueta, two centre-backs of Andreas Christensen and David Luiz, three midfield Jorginho in the Regista role, N'Golo Kante, Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Triple H up front, Callum Hudson-Odoi on the right, Eden Hazard, the main man, left-hand side, and Gonzalo Higuain up front. Now, tomorrow, obviously, the reason why I put Marcos Alonso, I don't want Marcos Alonso playing tomorrow, but we have to think about the context here. Emerson played against Slavia Prague on Thursday, and he also played against Liverpool on Sunday, so he's played 2 full 90 minutes. Marcos Alonso's had a long rest, obviously going to have to be rotating. Emerson hasn't been great of late either, so Marcos Alonso should be starting. I don't want him to start, unfortunately, but he will be starting, and that's what I'm worried about, because Burnley, they have pace down the wing, so Alonso always out of position, too slow to get into the ball, poor recovery position, doesn't recover, doesn't defend very well either, and he always makes those stupid infield runs instead of overlapping the wing or overlapping Hazard. And I'm worried tomorrow because when Alonso starts, that link up between Hazard, that chemistry isn't there. Alonso tries to make infield runs. That means Hazard is pushed out wide, so he can't perform his magic. He's isolated on the wing. He can't perform in half spaces. When Emerson play, when you have attacking fullbacks, this is why fullbacks are crucial in the Sarri system, because when you have attacking fullbacks, the wingers, right, so whoever it may be, Eden Hazard, Callum Hudson-Odoi, they can tuck in because the fullbacks overlap, dragging of their fullback to our fullback, because then they're a danger. So they get dragged out wide, Hazard and the right wing, and then operate in those half spaces in between the lines of the midfield and the defence. And they can, cause magic, because Hazard is more dangerous when he's closer to the goal, the last 20 to 10 metres. When he's, closer to the goal, better angle, because when he's isolated out wide, that's where you don't want Hazard, because that's where Hazard is not as dangerous and obviously gets isolated by the Burnley fullbacks. So like I said, with Alonso playing, he hasn't got that chemistry with Hazard, so I'm worried that he's going to be making those stupid infield runs. That's where I want Hazard to be. Alonso is always where I want Hazard to be. Alonso, he either hits the post or crossbar, or he loses possession because he's too slow. And it's just so frustrating, because Alonso, for me, is such a frustrating player to watch, because every time I watch him, it's just he hurts my brain every single time. Obviously, Azpilicueta, I do want him to have a rest, but I just don't believe Davide Zappacosta is good enough to play tomorrow. Azpilicueta will be playing again this season. He hasn't been the greatest, not an attacking fullback. He's lost that yard of pace as well. So when he's defending, he has to make sure that he gets that protection. He needs to make sure that he's keeping an eye on the Burnley winger, and that he's bombing forward enough. Gonzalo Higuain has to be the goal tomorrow. His movement is elite, but he needs to be getting the service. He needs to have quicker movement. He needs to shoot more often as well. And obviously Eden Hazard, we know, potentially his second to last home game, and it's so sad to see, because obviously being 7 years at the club, legend of the football club, it's sad to see that he's slowly coming to an end. Callum Hudson-Odoi and Ruben Loftus-Cheek have to play, because Ruben Loftus-Cheek, the way he powers through the midfield, the way he moves in between lines, he dribbles through, he can dribble using his prowess, his power and precision, shooting phenomenal, passing. He's our best number 8 at the club. He has to be starting. Callum Hudson-Odoi has to be on the right wing. Best right winger we have at the club. Second best winger we have at the club. By far better than Willian and Pedro. And the other night against Slavia Prague, despite Pedro playing fantastically well, Willian wasn't great at all. He was terrible against Liverpool and Anfield. One of the worst performances in a Chelsea shirt. And for me, Callum Hudson-Odoi has to be playing. Yes, when he did play against Brighton and West Ham, it's great to see him. He wasn't that effective in the final third, but what he did bring was a defensive phase. He's fantastic defensive phase. Tactically, he was aware. He was really, really good. So I'm really, really happy when it comes to Callum Hudson-Odoi. He definitely needs to be starting. Triple H needs to be starting. Obviously, Olivier Giroud, he got that 90 minutes against Slavia Prague, so he's going to be needing a rest tomorrow. But like I said, all our top 4 rivals have dropped points, so it's a perfect opportunity tomorrow to get the job done, do it in a professional manner, do a professional job, get the 3 points, come home, job done, job dusted, and we move into 3rd position. Like I said, we've got some tough fixtures coming up as well. We've got to go to Old Trafford. We've got to go to Germany to play Eintracht Frankfurt, who are a top German team, 4th in the Bundesliga. We'll be getting out as well. But also, before I do end this video, I need to make sure that inform you guys that big things are coming for this channel. I'm revamping the whole channel, the channel art banner, my logo, the thumbnail layout as well. All the thumbnails will all be different. Make sure you go check out my Instagram and Twitter as well. Will be in a link below. Kamal _AA is my Instagram. Make sure you go check me out on there, active on there. But hope you guys do enjoy a whole revamp of the channel, new channel art banner, channel logo, new thumbnail layout as well. So it's going to be good. I'm trying to do bits with this channel, trying to move it to another tier, and doing my best for this channel. So yeah, it's interesting, going to be a whole revamp. But that is my preview for the Chelsea versus Burnley game. My score prediction before I do end this video, I'm going to go for a 3-0 Chelsea victory. Hazard to get 2 goals and Gonzalo Higuain to get the 3rd goal to wrap it up. I believe it'll be a nice routine. And like I said, Burnley, they have nothing to play for. 39 points in 34 games, 16th position. They're safe. They're not going to get relegated. They can't really push for a top half finish. I do believe we will get the job done. We should get the 3 points. But yeah, leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. And I'll see you guys for my next video. Peace.